Hey everybody, thanks for coming back to our channel, Trucking with Mishka and Trip. So yeah, this load picks up in Forest Park, Georgia, and it is going to Redlands, California. Now, this first part here is just me going to pick up the load. When I pull into the place, there is another variant driver there. He is in a freight shaker, alias the Freightliner. And from there, yeah, it is a very, very, very long run, very long video for the first one. There's the freight shaker. And so, yeah, the way things happen with this load, I was told at one point to pick up at a certain time. I went there. They said the load was ready. I went there. The load was not ready. Actually, where I picked up at, the load will never be ready until you get there. And then when you get there, you still have to wait for the load to get ready, because that is a manufacturing plant, not a distribution center, a manufacturing plant. So when that load or product comes off the conveyor belts or the plant line or the assembly line, whatever it is, and goes into boxes, then it goes into the back of your trailer. So you're actually waiting for the product to be made, boxed up, and put on the back of your trailer, which actually was pretty quick after I got there. I only waited like an hour and a half for the product to be made, boxed, and put on the back of my truck. Now, because of the miscommunication between, not my company didn't have anything to do with it, the manufacturer or the shipper, the person who told me to come back at one time, when I came back that next morning, that person was not there. And the person I ended up speaking to wasn't extremely happy that the first person had told me to come back in the morning when he should have loaded me the night before. So it messed up my whole day, because then the load still wasn't even ready for me to go pick it up. So I ended up having to go back to our terminal, waiting till 8 o'clock at night to come and get the load. I'm up at 6 in the morning. Yeah, it's really hard to go back to sleep. So for safety reasons only, if you notice, I start wobbling. It's kind of fast, but you can't really tell. But I start wobbling and drifting between lanes. That's a good sign that you are too tired to keep driving. And if you want to keep your life, keep your truck, and keep your job, when you start doing that, there are other signs that I wasn't paying attention to, like playing with my hair. And that's not really like what a little girl does, playing with their long hair. It's running your fingers through your hair, scratching your head, stuff like that. That is a sign that you are too tired to keep driving, and you need to either pull over and take a nap for an hour or two, because we have what they call a split shift. Take a nap, or go ahead and do a 10-hour break and then get up fully refreshed and boogie woogie, which that's what I did. If you noticed, it ended at night, and then it started first thing in the morning. Well, not really first thing in the morning. I started like at 10 o'clock in the morning. And unfortunately, I only had 10 hours left on my clock because of this whole situation with the manufacturer, shipper. But, you overcome and you deal with it. So, yeah, so when I stopped in Lincoln, Alabama, and my run from there all the way to Kilgore is here. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here and let you guys enjoy this beautiful scenery during the day. It's another thing, I like running during the day anyways. One, you guys can see it. Two, it's not dark out to where all you see is lights coming at you. And two, I don't like running at night anyways. It's mainly because of deer and because of drunk drivers. You tend to find more drunk drivers between the hours of midnight and 4 a.m. And those are times that most drunk driving accidents happen. You find the professional drinkers who drink all the time and they're drunk drivers 24/7. But majority of your drivers are drunk between midnight and 4 a.m. That is probably one of the most dangerous times on the road for anybody, whether you're a truck driver or not. You run into that risk of running into drunk drivers. So I'm going to go ahead and stop talking here, get off my little high horse about drinking and driving, and let you enjoy this beautiful scenery. Granted, it goes by quickly, but unfortunately, that's how I can only get 638 miles into just over 15 minutes. So enjoy the rest of the video. I'll talk to you guys at the end. Thank you much. Hey everybody, thanks for watching to the end. I'm Trip. This is Trucking with Mishka and Trip. And I want to thank you all for very much. I know 15 minutes, 59 seconds, and just a few seconds shy to make it a full 16 minutes. But I do thank you for watching. My other videos, they're shorter runs, 300-400 miles, closer to 5, and I can get them well under the 10-minute mark. But this 16-minute run, we'll just say, that was difficult. I did cut out a lot of content that I didn't think you guys would want to see, but I did leave, the majority of it, 99%. I got the point across, 638 miles in 10 hours. That's pretty good for my new truck. The Kenworth T680 2022. It's been running great. No complaints so far. But other than that, Mishka and I do appreciate everybody watching to the end. And remember, if you liked what you saw, hit that like button. If you want to see more of what you just watched, please hit that subscribe button. If you have any comments or suggestions, please feel free to answer or to put them up. I pretty much answer all the comments that come up. And again, remember, don't be a Johnson, don't be a starfish. Peace, love, and happiness. Mishka and Trip out.